Let's talk about Monday.com versus Asana business plan software. And here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So if you're analyzing Asana and Monday.com, you have to really understand that those two tools are primarily project management software that you can actually use for business planning, but also business plan writing. Okay. So it's really important. And those two tools, you can actually avail yourself of the business plan templates that are embedded in them, or you can use the tool itself as part of your business plan activities, your business plan writing activities. So let's first talk about Asana. So the thing is that when you think about Asana and Monday.com, they're relatively similar solutions for project management and workflow automation, whether that automation revolves around business plan writing or other important business activities. And both software include a variety of project tracking tools for businesses and teams of all sizes. And but the thing is that I'll be really explaining to you everything around integrations, workflow management, and software setup to decide in the end whether Asana or Monday.com is actually best for you. So when you think about Asana versus Monday.com, I want you to think about, like, the pricing is not really that different, because Asana really charges you about $8 per user per month, while Monday.com charges you $10.99 per user per month. In terms of integrations, Monday.com has more integrations. Monday.com has about more than 200 integrations with unlimited actions. And Asana has more than 50 integrations with monthly action limits. Okay. And this is an important element, because if you are working on a multi-team business plan and your team needs to collaborate continuously, you do not want to have action limits. In terms of workflow management, they're pretty similar. I mean, you have things like list, calendar, Gantt, and Kanban views. And the thing is that with Asana, you do have timeline views also. So this is kind of important. And the setup, you are able to have task, project, and dashboard templates. And you have that's for Monday.com. For Asana, you have templates and pre-built products for specific use cases. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about Asana first. In our view, Asana is great for task management revolving around business plan writing. And I want to talk to you about the pros and cons here. So with Asana, you have, let's first talk about the pros. You have unlimited projects, tasks, and storage on all plans. This is really good, especially if you are working on a business plan and you need, like, if this is like a multi-month or multi-year, multi-week business plan activity, you want to have that sort of storage capability. We love that a lot. And you have custom task creation, custom task template creation. This is really important for business plan or other stuff as well. You have personalized My Task dashboard for every user in your team. So if you are if you are collaborating on a multi-team setup, having this ability to have a personalized My Task dashboard for every user is really great. You have a free plan for up to 15 users. And in Asana, you have a 30-day free trial when it comes to the premium plan. And in some cases, they do not even ask you to provide a credit card. So this is really cool. So those are the pros for Asana. Again, Asana is really great for task management. And what are the cons here? There is no way to assign multiple team members to a single task, especially if everything revolves around things like financial reporting within the business plan writing process. The Asana has a few data export options. You have a high starting point for paid plans, and the time required to tailor the software to your team really can actually trigger a steep learning curve. So this is something to really think about. Overall, the way we analyze Asana is that Asana is an online work management software that focuses on project management and task management tools. And within those two categories, you can insert business plan writing. All Asana plans let you manage as many projects as you want. They also let you break down projects not just into tasks, but also subtasks. In fact, Asana lets you create multiple levels of subtasks, letting you divide projects into very granular parts. So the granularity here is just fantastic. And the software has other useful tools like task dependencies, task approval, and batch task actions. This is really cool. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Monday.com versus Asana business plan software. So when you think about Monday.com, here is another project management tool and collaboration tool that you can actually use for business plan writing. And I want to quickly walk you through the pros and cons of this tool so we have a better idea. In our view, Monday.com is better for comprehensive management software. Okay. And the thing here is that, so let's first talk about the pros. Within Monday.com, you have a constellation of benefits. You have pre-built products for sales, development, and work management. So basically, when we talk about work management, we're talking about business planning. We're talking about operational management also. And you have a virtual whiteboard and other collaboration tools within Monday.com. You have 5 pricing tiers, so you have a level of granularity. So the depth and breadth of pricing is really cool here. You have 24/7 customer support with all plans. And you have a 14-day free trial of the Pro plan. So you're able to actually test the product, get your feet wet, and see if you like it or not. So those are the pros of Monday.com. What about the cons here? You have the integration used is limited by planes, and you have short activity logs on some planes, and there is no true task dependencies. This is something we have said before. Task dependencies are really critical, not only when it comes to business plan writing, but also project management. And this is one area where Monday.com is really not shining as of right now. And there are limits also on file storage. So it is what it is. So Monday.com builds itself as a work OS or a platform that can manage workflow for everything from HR to design to software development. And the platform includes lots of project management tools that you can also use it as a CRM, as a business plan software tool, if you will, workflow automation tool, or collaboration tool. And you can use Monday.com to build custom dashboards and workflows. Or if you don't want to deal with the setup, Monday.com offers a pre-built products like Monday Work Management and Monday Sales CRM. This come with out-of-the-box tools for managing projects and work in specific verticals. Either way, you can tailor Monday.com's platform for all kinds of business needs or project management styles. It really depends upon what you're looking for. Let's talk about pricing here. So it's really important to really pay attention to your budget, especially when we talk about pricing and in relation to business plan software. We pay attention to the number of users, but also the features that you're looking for, because those two will play an important role when it comes to the final price you're paying. Because remember, you're going to have to acquire some licenses. Those two tools are SaaS tools, software as a service. So you're going to have to pay on a monthly basis. So the thing is that when we talk about Monday.com, I first want to show you on the screen here. Here is the pricing for Asana. So you can see that Asana has the 3 plans. You have the basic, which is free. You have the premium, and you have the business. So the premium will cost you $10.99 per user per month, and the business will cost you $24.99 per user per month. And the free plan allows up to 15 users, which means it really means that it can work for your small team. If you have a small team and you're trying to, let's say you are running a business plan, you are collaborating on this project, you can use the basic plan, the free plan. And this plan also offers all the essential project and task management tools. Most teams, though, will want at least the mid-tier premium plan. It gets you workflow automation, unlimited free guests, a Gantt chart, and more. Teams juggling multiple projects may want to upgrade to the business plan, which offers portfolio management, time tracking, and resource management. What about Monday.com? I want you to look right now on the screen here. Here is a pricing for Monday.com. So you can see that with Monday.com, you have a more granular. You have 5 pricing tiers. So you have individual, that's free. You have the basic, $8 per month. Standard, $10 per month. The Pro $16 per month, and the Enterprise you need to contact actually sales for a quote. So money.com is really the way we analyze it. They offer comparable plans for each of their pre-designed products like Money Work Management and Money Dev. While money.com does offer a free plan, it is too limited for most teams. You can only have 2 users. Think about it. 2 users, that's like crazy. And you can't, there's nothing you can do here, right? And even the cheap basic plan lacks essentials. Like this plan lacks essentials like software integrations and calendar views. And most businesses, in our experience, should expect to pay between $10 to $20 per user per month for the mid-tier, standard, or pro plans. And this both gets you software integrations, workflow automation, and more project views, which you need anyway, especially when it comes to business plan writing. But the pro plan gives you more of all of those. Okay, so when it comes to pricing here, our view here is a tie. Here is why. Asana and Money have comparable pricing for the mid-tier plans, with neither having a clear edge. And while Asana gets points for its workable free plan, Money.com offers the cheaper advanced plan. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Money.com versus Asana. Let's talk about integrations here. So integrations, as you know, are critical if you are going to use business plan software and other types of software anyway, especially if you are thinking about a collaborative environment. If you have multiple teams and you have multiple software that you're using, you do not want to open 100 browser tabs at the same time. So this is why integrations are really critical. And Money.com and Asana lets you use software integrations to add more features to your project management, to your business planning software, and sync it with other essential apps you use. The right integrations can save your team a lot of time, and they can keep your data currently. And like the cool thing is, if you have the right integrations, you can have your data current and accurate. You may, for instance, want to look for integrations with any other project management, team collaboration, budgeting, or workforce management software your business currently uses. And so when we talk about, let's first talk about Asana. The thing is, with Asana, you get access to more than 200 integrations, okay, and including popular software like Adobe Creative Cloud, Google Workspace, Jira, Microsoft Teams, Slack, and Zoom. All Asana plans let you use integrations and use them as much as you want. So there's no limits here. And Asana offers multiple project views, including a Kanban board. What about Money.com? Well, Money.com has around 50 integrations. By the way, I said earlier that it was the other way around. I said Asana has 50 integrations. It was actually Money.com that has 50 integrations and Asana 200. Okay, so you just want to correct that. And so when we talk about Money.com, you have around 50 integrations. That includes many essential business tools from Adobe Creative Cloud to Zoom. One important caveat though, you need at least the standard plan to use them. Even then, Monday actually plans limits. They do limit how often you can use integrations. The standard plan gets you 250 integration actions per month. So you have some kind of limits here, which is really crazy, but it is what it is. And so the standard plan gets you 250 integration actions per month, while the pro plan bumps you up to 25,000. So you can see here that they really want you to really get the pro plan. And by the way, the pro plan, as I said earlier, pro plan will cost you about, let's go back and see, $16 per month if billed annually, okay, per user, of course. In terms of, now, which one should you choose for integrations? Asana. Here's why. It really integrates with more software than Monday. Even better, Asana integrations work on any plan, not just any premium plan, and you don't have to worry about hidden and action limits. In terms of workflow management, basically for Asana lets you use several project views, including a chart, calendar, and Kanban board. It also lets you break down projects into units that make sense for your team, whether that's task, subtask, or even sub-subtasks. Likewise, Asana lets you create task dependencies to make sure tasks get done in the right order. So this is really good. And Asana offers multiple views, including a Kanban board also. When we talk about Monday.com, Monday.com has common project views like a Gantt chart and Kanban board. It's really cool. But some plans get you less common views like a map. And while Monday doesn't really offer as many task controls as Asana, it does let you assign multiple people to one task, which is really important, especially if you are working on an important business plan that has to go to the board, like for the board for a presentation, for instance. You want to have this sort of flexibility. So which one should you choose for workflow management? Well, in our view, this is a tie because, if you care more about managing nitty-gritty tasks, Asana gives you more control. If you prefer a higher level view, though, Monday's additional project views may be more helpful in our view, of course. Let's talk about the software setup. So if we're thinking about Monday.com versus Asana business plan software, what kind of software do you have? What kind of setup do you have? Can you actually think about? Well, Monday.com and Asana have both extensive help centers with guides to setting up and using their programs. They also offer paid onboarding if you want to let someone else handle the setup for you. You can definitely set things up yourself, and this is not a problem. Just consider how much time you have to invest and how much help you might need. Okay, so when we talk about Asana, let's first talk about Asana. So Asana has lots of templates to get your project management tool up and running. Whether you are in marketing or operations, looking for agile sprint planning or new employees onboarding, you can find a template to actually help. Also for business planning. If you are writing a business plan, not a problem. The hardest part is simply finding the right template for your needs. Now, we have tried it. For business plans, it's really easy. Nothing complicated at all, okay? They have templates for all kinds of project management needs. So that's for Asana. What about Monday.com? Well, Monday.com has templates too, and more than Asana. So for whatever use case you have in mind, you can likely find a Monday template to help you get going quickly. In addition to that, what we have found in our analysis is that Monday.com has products like Monday Marketer and Monday Dev that come pre-designed and ready to go. And so those can help you start managing projects even faster, especially if the project revolves around business plan writing, or business planning. And if you run into trouble, all Monday.com plans include 24/7 customer support. That way you can get help with your product set up with no problem. Okay. And so which should you choose for software setup when we think about Monday versus Asana business plan software? Well, Monday.com, hands down. And this is because Monday.com lets you use pre-built products that require less setup on your part. In addition to that, it has more templates and customer support if you decide to build your own workspace and if you want to take care of your own business plan software capabilities. So here is our opinion here. So I have actually talked to you about Monday.com versus Asana business plan software. And the big question is, which one should you actually go for? It really depends. It really depends on a lot of things, okay? And so when I say it really depends, I'm talking about the needs, like your needs, the features that you want, the budget you have, because see, and the number of users you have as well. Because the thing is that both Asana and Monday.com are popular project management tools that you can use for business planning. And those two tools can help your team plan workflows, automate tasks, and track projects and tasks that revolve around business plan writing. Asana offers more robust task management tools overall. It also offers a better free plan that small teams can actually use, and it gives you more access to software integrations. Monday.com allows for more flexibility thanks to a work management platform that can be fine-tuned to meet all kinds of work management needs. And what we also love is that Monday.com offers better out-of-the-box solutions. So if you're looking for something that really can beef up your business plan software sort of capabilities, Monday.com could be a great place to start. And so the thing is that the core features of Asana and Monday.com include project management, task management, and workflow automation. And so the biggest difference in our view between Asana and Money.com is that Asana offers more granular task management tools, while Money.com's platform offers greater flexibility for work management. So those are really important things you need to think about. Now, if you are also thinking about, let's say, some other rivals, let's say you don't like Monday or Asana, there are other players on the market. You have Rike, for instance. So with Rike, you are able to tackle complex projects, including business plan software, business plan writing, or corporate report writing. And the cool thing is that you are able to break projects into simple steps, assign tasks to team members, and visualize progress with Gantt charts, Kanban boards, and calendars. I'm still talking about Rike though. You are able to manage resource allocation and forecasting with software that's easy to launch. Automation and AI features strip away time-consuming admin tasks so you can do the best work of your life when it comes to business plan writing. You also have Smartsheet, which is an online work education platform that really it helps you plan, manage, automate, and report on work. So this is really fantastic. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let me do a quick recap here. So in today's conversation, I talked to you about Money.com versus Asana business plan software. And so this was a quick compare and contrast. So I gave you the overview, the pros and cons, the pricing, our opinion. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.